Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugga and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2 and here we go. Now, I don't know why. Why is my parking brake engaged? And what button's my parking brake again? Oh, apparently it's number lock. Oh, number enter. I don't know, it just seems like maybe my tires are floating. But I guess it's just me. Drive on the outside of the truck, at least for a little bit. This baby's so cool. Hopefully my fan's not interfering with the truck too much. Oh, that's right, I need that. Because of the speed limit on it. Not 100% sure why, but my truck, maybe it's the truck. I'm not getting the frame rates that I used to. At least, you know, it could be the area. But I don't think so. I'm starting to think that maybe it's the truck because of everything it has to display in the truck. I'd easily get 40, 50, 60 frames per second depending on what was here. I'm getting like 30. It's very strange. But one thing I'd like to talk about real quick is this mod itself. Now, as I said, it's not as good as the Kenworth Longline I did a while back. Because there are things you know, I'm jumping ahead. My mind just skipped ahead. The Kenworth Longline, of course, had the entire cab, which this does not. It only goes back so far. Oh, that's right. Oh well. So there's that. But other things this mod has that you really shouldn't. And that's the hands, the little flag hanging on the fan over there, co-driver, things like that. Just they shouldn't be part of the game, or part of the mod rather. I was going to, but there's been a bit of traffic, yeah. So it's really not all that great to put things in that, you know, maybe they add to some of the authenticity, or you know, you're trying your best, but when you want to do a really good mod, then what you want to really do is man, these buses are killing me. Then what you want to really do is just put the mod in, and then anything you may want in the truck, make it an option that you can put on or take off in the garage. It makes more sense. So if somebody doesn't want it, they don't have to have it. Know what I'm saying? Honestly, I wish I didn't trade in my Mercedes so I could just go back to it. So I'm kind of stuck on that point. Auto pass. Awesome. But otherwise, not much else has really happened today. No joke. It rained again. I want to take this slow just because of this truck's turning radius. One of the Category 4 hurricanes is off the coast. There's a flood warning for the Big Island. We got some thunder and lightning over here. That's roughly it. Otherwise, not much has happened for me. I mean, I did my weed eating. I've played World of Warships. That's about it. No, there really not much more that I've done. I've decided, despite it's not the best idea to go food shopping tomorrow. The reason it's not the best idea is, number one, tomorrow's Saturday. And number two is the day that everybody gets their EBT/food stamps. Whatever you want to call it. And yes, I'm one of those people. I do get EBT assistance because I am on disability. Again, just concentrate for the corner. So, I'm not sure what to talk about today. I don't keep up with a lot of news stuff like I used to anymore. I don't read a lot of stuff. I don't go over a lot of things, so I really don't know. Sorry. Can't go around sharp corners very fast in this truck, or you won't make it. Yeah, the reason I say this is I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep this baby. I'm just, you know, not. Or at least I'll keep it as my truck. But we'll see. I continue to have frame rate issues because of it. Things will change, I'll tell you that. Although I could probably help my frame rate by switching my my SLI again. See, World of Warships doesn't support SLI, so I have to shut my SLI off. So I have my second card doing physics. Well, I can improve the performance on this game by going and turning SLI back on and putting physics on the CPU. If I want to. I just haven't. Ooh. And we can actually drive this baby at 110. Not that we want to! Whew. Getting the gearing right on this truck's a pain. I mean, it's got 18 gears, which is actually kind of true to nature. But she can haul at least. I'm pretty sure she'll be able to get those big trailers rolling and get them up to speed. You know, despite having a 550 horsepower engine, that's kind of the point of having what is it? An 18-speed transmission. What the fuck is that? Do you guys see that road? The hell? The trailer we're hauling's all that heavy, if I'm to be honest with you. Of course, it could just be me not gearing down properly. How old school is this truck, man? Look, it's got a little triangle. Well, it's not triangle here. I don't know what shape you'd call that. But, you know, see like the old triangle window. You know, you'd have them in cars and whatnot. I forget. They actually had a name, and I forget what that name was. Yeah, I was hard over and actually losing ground on that corner. She pulls really well, though. Oh, do the wipers work? Well, they turn on. I'll say that much for it. I don't know why this car is slowing down so much. Get going! Ooh, this thing's loud on the outside. Nice if I was on my side of the road. Picture. I gotta swing this thing like I'm pulling an oversized trailer already, just because of how big the truck is. Oh, this thing's just amazing. It's just sad it could be more amazing with a few changes. Maybe a better engine sound. Get rid of the hands, the driver, get rid of that flag over there. Crack in the windshield, yeah, I kind of think it shouldn't be there, but well, it's really not a big deal because you hardly see it. Slowing down for the corners. Oh, do we have a hard climb or decline here? It's really sad that Truck Sim hasn't. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to scream. Not just going too fast for the corner. I flinched because of the bus. The bus mod, you know, it's actually true to life, having driven buses like that. When buses corner, because they're so long and they don't articulate in the middle like trucks do, they're much more prone to putting their front end over the yellow line. And it's very dangerous. I've had to deal with on multiple occasions, not just driving, but I used to do a downhill bike tour. And when you have bikers going downhill in the road, you know, you get some people that like to fool around and they like to ride the yellow line. Well, they could ride the yellow line while the bus is coming around the corner and crack! Suddenly they're a hood ornament going the wrong way up the mountain. Ah, man, that was a really feckled business. So many people locally in Kula didn't like it, and the main reason they didn't like it is because they were all rich assholes. You know, you have to have money to live in Kula. You do. It's very expensive to live up here, unless, you know, you're on Hawaiian homelands, unless you're local and you've been given a plot of land. It's very expensive to live up here. There's a plot, or at least there was a plot of land in Kula. It was barely an acre, and it had you know, basically a shack on it to live in, and it was over $1 million. So, just gives you an idea, yeah. All right, that's different. That could be annoying later, but we'll see. So they didn't like having to deal with herds of bikers coming down the road. And the thing is, the bike tours took part when most people weren't home, when they were freaking out working at their jobs. And the park didn't like having the bikers in there, Haleakala National Park. There weren't many incidences compared to how many people actually came down the mountain. But every time there was an accident, every time somebody would fall over, if somebody stubbed their freaking toe on the bike, the company would come under scrutiny, or the business rather. And it finally happened one day. A lady careened, I believe, into the front of a van. But it wasn't because she was out of control in terms of, you know, she was scared or anything. She had a heart attack. She was having a freaking heart attack. Couldn't control the bike because of that. It had nothing to do with the company. It had nothing to do with the people that were leading the tour. It had nothing to do with that. It was an occurrence that happened beyond the control of anybody. But because of that, no more, you know, bikers, or at least no more bikes allowed in. And they actually like stopped the tours for a while. I don't know how it works now. I don't know. I mean, I know for a while what they do is they'd drop their trailers outside the park, and then take the bikers in, and then drive them down back to the bikes. But, you know, part of the whole deal was driving through, alright. if I can be driving this monster, accelerating with a trailer, uphill, and pass you, something's wrong. So, yeah, that's how it'd work. You know, you'd go down, bring them to the trailers, load them onto the bikes, and take them back. Or they, you know, let them ride down, or ride down with them, depending on what company we're with. I left. I kind of wish I never did. I left the company, the last bike company I worked for, because I had a CDL at the time. I could drive their Class C buses, and it was actually a really good job, and it was really easy. It was truly, truly easy. It wasn't difficult at all. I'd go in. Yeah, when you do the sunrise, you have to go in ridiculously early in the morning. But unlike other bike tours, your day ended much faster. In short, you take them up to the top of the mountain, do the whole tour, do the morning sunrise. Put them on their, you know, drive them back out of the park, put them on their bikes, and let them go. And that's it. Then you drive back down on your own. You get back down the bottom. You restock the bikes in the trailer. Oh, shit. This truck brings some real new complications, man, I'm telling you. Oh, okay, not cool, TV. Not cool. TV was like, I'm about to turn off in 60 seconds, man. You're just that terrible. You know, if you did the morning tour, you were by yourself. On most occasions. If you did the afternoon tour, you were with a bike guide, or I think you could be with a... I'm trying to figure out why we had a bike guide or tour guide. I can't quite remember. So, yeah, you'd make tips, and you'd be done early. And I quit that job and I left for Polyad because I wasn't getting hours at that job. I wasn't getting hours at that job. The guy, I was getting hours for a while, then he just started cutting me back, and I got into an argument with him about it a little bit. And then I went to apply for Polyad afterwards. And then I was talking to him again, and he said, well, I heard you're applying to Polyad. And I said, well, yeah, I am. And he says, well, then why should I give you hours if you're going to just go and work for them? And I told him, I said, dude, I wasn't going to go work for them until you started cutting my hours. Oh, God, coming through here with an extra long trailer on this truck would be a nightmare. I hope that car can stop in time. So he was like, well, if you don't go to Polyad, I'll increase your hours. I said, you increase my hours, I'll consider not going to polyad. He goes, well, what do you mean by that? I said, well, simple. If I get polyad, why would I stay here? I have more business. I don't have to share my tips with anybody. I get paid more depending on the vehicle I drive. So he actually tried to entice me to stay, and I gotta be honest, I should have. It wasn't a bad job. It was easy to get to. It was fun to work. I'm just gonna cut this. It was easy to work, easy to do, and I was done early. And he might not have fired me after I got arrested. And I wouldn't have gotten into an accident, and who knows, I may not have ended up on disability if I stayed with him, and I'd still be working doing that job today. You know? Ooh, auto pass. Yay, auto pass. You know, one thing I've noticed about this whole thing, we have yet to be on a highway. This is highway-ish, so maybe this finally counts. Yay, now this is definitely highway. We should probably think about finding a rest stop soon. So I gotta start looking when we pass a rest stop. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I miss working, and if I worked right now, it would be something more than sitting home playing video games all day. It would help me lose weight more as I'd be busy. If I could get my Hana tours back. Yeah, that bus went right through. Auto pass! Ow! Wow, we just wrecked our truck. Did we damage the trailer? Oops. Yes. Wow. That sucked. Now we've got to drive all of these fucking miles. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and pass through a town or something that has, garage. Alright, let's take a look at the map because we're coming up on a rest stop here. It's another toll. Well, there's a rest here. Then getting back on the highway, though. Because I would have to come in here and then come back out and around. And there really doesn't look like there's anything till I get way the fuck down here. So I'm going to say that we have to stop here at this toll. That just royally sucked that I just clipped the edge like that. Now we're 7 fucking % damage. Is this the rest area here? Yeah, this'll do. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's take another screenshot. High beams. Alright. Oh, cool. Anyways, okay. And then we have this leg, which hopefully we can make it to here so that I don't end up wondering, you know, where should I go. I'm pretty sure we can make it here, and that'll be the next episode, and then probably 2 episodes within here. But I actually want to set a waypoint here because I want the garage. Wait a minute. Is there one here? Would this be easier? So if I get rid of that, and I go with this, you know, we come in here, back out, back on the highway. That could work. But why do it that way? Why not go here, here? Yeah, and then just like that. Probably a little faster. Why are you 1? No, 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 no. No. 1, 2. Yeah, works. That's better. I'm going to go with that. We can stop at the garage and repair and then continue on. Man, that really sucks. All right, folks. Oops. But anyways, that's going to be me done for this episode. I hope you're enjoying watching this as much as I am. Definitely actually enjoying driving this truck, despite all the little issues about its size.